Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So the Royal Titans, they are amazing and I believe they are one of the best updates that we've had to old school RuneScape in a very long time. So today we're going to be talking about all of the rewards and they are incredible. Okay, so I've been trying to get the Twin Flame Staff on my Ironman account for a couple of days now, but I haven't gotten lucky with the drops, so I figured I'd hop onto the main account and just buy one. So today, we are going to be buying the Twin Flame Staff so we can test it out, and it looks like it's about 5.2 something million. I'll just try and buy it for that. No, it's not going to sell. Let's see how long this is going to take to actually get. Come on. Do we have to put it up a little bit? 5.8 mil. No. Oh, God. How much money did I spend on this thing? 9.5 million GP. Okay. Okay, so this is the staff and what it looks like. I think it looks really good. Excuse the gear, by the way. I don't have the best magic gear on this account. But it will auto-cast up to all of the wave spells, and it will switch depending on what the monster is actually weak to. Okay, so let's get ourselves a Slayer task. 174 trolls. Okay, so we are finally here to kill these trolls, and let's see how this staff works. So we're gonna, I guess, put Prey Melee on and just attack one of these mountain trolls. And as you can see, it will go to the correct style that we need. Hit the enemy twice. It is a fairly slow magic weapon though, but as you can see right there, we just hit a 35. Pretty insane. So as you can see right now, I can select it to be the earth spell, for example, right? And if I attack this mountain troll, it is still going to be using my fire surge because that's what their weakness is too. So that's fairly nice. And as you can see, we could even say put on Mystic Might, and this is just going to hit like absolute crazy now. Did you see that hit, bro? Oh my god, this is going to be such a fun weapon. And you got to remember too, I have terrible magic gear on this account, and now you're going to be able to use magic to do Slayer, and it's going to be somewhat comparable. I can't wait to do this on my Ironman with my great gear. Oh, it's literally just so much fun, man, hitting twice with this thing, and it's just overall fun weapon, and it is a little bit slower than your typical magic weapon, but that's because it obviously hits twice. If it was the same as the rest, it would be very overpowered. As you can see right there, like, look at that, 31 plus 12. Holy crazy numbers. And you gotta remember, man, I have 75 magic on this account. It's not like I have the best gear either. Yeah. I'm also a big fan that it automatically switches your spell to be the one that they are weak to. Very good, especially you don't have to go to the wiki all the time, look it up, and bring the right runes. And yeah, this will give you obviously unlimited fire and water runes. And then all I have with me is air and earth and some of the blood runes for casting the spells. And that's really all you need to bring. And, you know, we can be able to literally cast all of these, So how you actually make the Twin Flame Staff is get a regular old battle staff and combine it with the Ice Element Staff Crown and the Fire Element Staff Crown that you get as drops from the boss. So next, the Royal Titans will drop untradeable prayer scrolls for upgrading Eagle Eye and Mystic Might. These are actually called the Dead Eye Prayer Scroll for ranged and Mystic Vigor Prayer Scroll for magic. So here is the Dead Eye Prayer Scroll compared to Eagle Eye. This is just from the wiki, but you can see the comparison and how much better it really is. So if we take a look at regular Eagle Eye, right, we've got the ranged attack, ranged strength, and the prayer requirement and drain rate, and when you should pretty much be using it. And as you can see, 15, 44 prayer is required. And then it is for the early game. Right now, a lot of people are combining Eagle Eye with Steel Skin, right? But then if you look at the Dead Eye Prayer, it is a massive upgrade from 15 to 18. This will, however, require 62 prayer, which peers need to keep this in mind for sure. And as you can see, this jumps to the mid game right here. And even if you combine the Deadeye with Steel Skin, it is pretty comparable to Rigor, which is definitely good because the big jump before, especially Rigor, is much harder to get from the Chambers of Xeric than this scroll. This is crazy for lower levels, and Iron Man out there would highly recommend unlocking this. And it's pretty much exactly the same thing for the Mystic Vigor prayer for magic. As you can see, Mystic Might would give a plus 15 at magic attack bonus and a 2% damage, and also requiring 44 prayer. And then if you jump up to Mystic Vigor, it is 18 and 3% damage, so it is much better. Very, very good. And of course, you can obviously pair it with Steel Skin. So the Royal Titans will have a chance to drop, or you can actually, instead of getting loot, take these every single time, these desiccated pages. This is finally a way to get burnt pages, soaked pages, and soiled pages on your account without actually needing the Grand Exchange. So this is great for Iron Man accounts that actually want to farm these and use them, because I never used my Tome of Fire because I didn't want to run out of the burnt pages, but now I don't have to worry about that. So to get the burnt pages, you want to use these on the Book of Eternal Flame right here. And then you can select how many you want, and you can easily from here make burnt pages. So to get soaked pages, you want to come over to where you play Temporis and pretty much use it on the Book of Storms right here. And we will be able to get soaked pages. And then just outside of Varlamore right here, we can come up to the Earth one and use the page here. And it should give us our nice soiled page. So yeah, nice way to actually farm all the pages in the game now. And lastly, the boss will drop this Giantsoul amulet, which you can charge with 1 Law Rune and 1 Big Bone. So all you have to do is use the Law Rune or Big Bones on the amulet and select how many charges you want to add into it. And there's also a check option. So as you can see, I've got 597 charges left. So these will give you a decent amount of locations. So you can actually go to Bryophyta, Obar, and the new Royal Titan bosses. So I'll show you where all of these go, and the animation is actually pretty cool. So it goes right to the start of the layer, which is very nice, because in the past these were a little bit annoying areas to get to. I'm sure there's other niche uses you could use, maybe for clue scrolls or other things like that. This one's right to the entrance here as well. And finally, this is the one that will get you to the brand new boss. And as you can see, this area is still really busy. So for the regular common drops, they drop a decent amount of alkables, which is really good for it being a low to mid-level boss, right? Good amount of herbs too, great for the Iron Man accounts. Lots of fire orbs and water orbs too, so you can actually make these staffs with them, alk those up as well. I found I was getting an absolute ton of nice seeds, especially the ones like the Renar seeds can actually make you a little bit of profit here. And of course, they drop a bunch of different runes. I've also managed to get some Palm and Yew seeds, which can be very good money for the lower level accounts. And it's nice from time to time that they will drop some prayer potions for you to just basically extend your trips. They also will drop hard and elite clues, and the rarity is unknown at the moment. And the pet is also very rare, but it is cool. It's this, you can actually swap it back and forth between the fire and the ice version. Now, overall, what do I think of the Royal Titans? I think it is a perfect update to start the year off. I really like when they make lower to mid-level updates so that all players can pretty much hop in right away and try it. Similar to the leagues, right? Where it's just everyone has access to it on day one. I always like when they make some higher level content in the game, but a lot less people try it or even go into it right away because they just simply don't have the requirements. And I got a lot of comments on my last video saying finally something that doesn't require a quest. It is kind of true, right? It was nice to see everyone just be able to hop into the content right away. And the boss itself is extremely fun to do. I've done a bunch solo and a bunch duo, and both are extremely fun. And yeah, overall the mechanics of the boss itself fairly simple to learn, but if you were a low enough combat level, it could be a difficult fight. Great for learning switching for sure. You're gonna need this in the future for bosses like Zalra, even raids and stuff like that, so it definitely gets you some experience within that. And the rewards are phenomenal, so good that I really want the staff on my maxed Ironman account just so that I can, you know, use magic from time to time whenever I do my Slayer tasks. And the prayer scrolls and stuff are great for the mid-level accounts before you have access, or before you even get things like rigor or augury. You actually have a middle prayer level that you can use now, and I'm very curious to see what peers will do with these, because you will need a little bit higher of a prayer level than before now, but you'll be hitting quite a bit higher. So yeah, I think the rewards themselves are really good. The boss is also really fun, and I think this activity will be pretty popular for a long time. Also, with the desiccated pages, it's a nice way to finally be able to farm them. It's one of those things where, like I said, I would never use my Tome of Fire or any of the tomes that I had before because simply the pages were too rare, and I didn't want to spend years and years at, say, Temporis or Wintertodt up getting the pages. So now that there's a way we can farm them in the game, very nice, just solid update overall. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the boss, what you think of the rewards, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya later.